Smoke billows into the air above Honiara, the capital of Solomon Islands. Violence in the city has continued into a third day after protesters on Thursday defied a 36-hour national lockdown to gather outside the country's parliament building. There, they called for the resignation of Prime Minister Manasseh Sogavare. But protests soon turned violent, with buildings in the capital's Chinatown set alight and the local police station ransacked. Temperatures on Friday remain high.
It is still tense. The worst is still not over. People are still continuing with the protest and trying to burn and loot shops and buildings, whatever they can. Except for some of the buildings that do have strong security personnel or people on the ground, they were able to be saved.
Protesters' grievances are wide-ranging and include alleged corruption, poor public services and inter-island tensions. But most significantly, there is frustration over a 2019 decision by the Sogavare administration to switch diplomatic recognition from Taipei to Beijing. That move aggravated existing inter-island tensions in the country and was strongly opposed by Daniel Sudani, the premier of Malaita province, the country's most populous. Ever since, deep divisions over the move toward Beijing have remained unresolved. And it's from Malaita that most of the protesters have travelled. On Thursday evening, the Prime Minister condemned the violence. He refused to resign and said he would only be removed from his position on the floor of the Parliament. And that comes as the first of some 100 Australian military personnel prepared to help stabilise the situation.
We are there to support the Solomon Islands Royal Solomon Islands Police Force. Overnight, we have seen what started as a protest. We have seen some more indiscriminate looting and things of that nature, which is a more general civil unrest and behaviour, and we want to see that come under control.
From Beijing, concern over the protests, but a reminder too of the alleged benefits of its diplomatic relationship with Solomon Islands.
中所建交2年来，两国关系发展良好，双方在经济、贸易、基础设施、教育、卫生等领域交流的合作。
Shortly after breaking relations with Taiwan in September 2019, Sogavare received the red carpet treatment on a trip to Beijing, which also included meetings with Xi Jinping. But the decision was mired in controversy, with reports that the switch was a result of a financial aid package from Beijing worth $500 million.
而台湾为所国人民所做的，特别是医疗、农业、教育、文化上的协助。
Back in Honiara, what happens now is unclear.
I'm not too sure. The Prime Minister is also adamant that he's not going to step down, and the people are still calling for him to step down. But then we have the support coming in from PNG in Australia here to help the police in controlling the situation. So we just don't know how things will go.
But with protests showing no signs of abating, it's unclear how stability will return to this frontier of the geopolitical tussle between Taiwan and China. Kris and James Chater for TaiwanPlus.